Doctor Who, the pilot, the first episode of Series 10, is written by Stephen Moffat and starring Peter Capaldi, Pearl Mackie and Matt Lucas. So yeah, on 15th of July 2015, Series 10 got announced on the annual review for BBC Worldwide. So on May 2016, Stephen Moffat said in the 500th issue of Doctor Who magazine that he would be writing for the first and last 3 episodes of the series, and he also said that the series will consist mostly of single part stories so that the new companion Bill Potts could have more stories to explore her character. However, there would be a 2-parter, which is the finale. Stephen Moffat announced that he was leaving as a showrunner, making Series 10 as his last series on January 2016. Peter Capaldi announced he's leaving as the 12th Doctor after the series on January 2017. Murray Gold's last series of doing the music, as he did it since the show came back in 2005. Which is a shame that those guys are leaving. As of time of recording, Russell T Davies is returning as the showrunner for the 60th anniversary and beyond. There was rumours that Murray Gold will return for the music, and Stephen Moffat returned to write 1 episode each of the series like he did in the first RTD era. Originally this episode was called A Star in Her Eye, but got changed to the pilot to reflect the rebooting of the show with the new series. So this episode introduces Bill Potts, who's a dinner lady that serves chips, and later became a companion of the 12th Doctor, and I think Pearl Mackie is fantastic as Bill. I really love that companion. She's funny, relatable and independent. The companion got revealed on April 2016 after Jenna Coleman left as Clara Oswald. The production team used the words Meantown, an anagram of 10 woman, the fact that Bill is the companion in Series 10, and I like the introduction clip called Friend from the Future where the Doctor and Bill outrunning a Dalek. That was well done. We have a nice opening where Nardole lets Bill in the Doctor's office with a robot sound and dropped his bolt. As he left, we see the photos of River Song and Susan Foreman, the Doctor's wife and granddaughter. Nice. There's all other versions of Sonic Screwdriver on the pots, like the one from the classic era, and David Tennant's and Matt Smith's. And I love the bit where the Doctor is playing a guitar and Bill clearing her throat, so the Doctor puts it away. It's pretty amusing. The Doctor apparently is a teacher. Peter Capaldi, as always, nails the role. Bill keeps going into the Doctor's lecture in the university, where Bill is not a student. She talks about the girl, which didn't get anywhere. However, she made herself a student because she likes the Doctor's lecture. And I do love the Doctor's speech of time and relative dimension in space. Bill does a routine. She serves chips, attending the Doctor's lecture, tutoring sessions, and returning home. She has a foster mother called Moira, played by Jennifer Hennessy, and I think she did a great job. And Jennifer previously played Valerie, Brannigan's partner in Gridlock. Bill has met Heather in the bar, and she meets her again. She notices a star in her eye, and everywhere she wants to go, she wants to leave. And apparently Heather was a student at university and has a crush on Bill, got eaten by sentient oil that can mimic anyone. And I think Stephanie Hyam is so good in this. She's terrifying when she's soaking wet and screams. Here's a trivia about Bill and Heather. William Hartnell is often called Bill Hartnell, and his wife is called Heather Hartnell. I'm not sure if that's coincidence or if they're named after a couple, but I think it's really cool and really nice. Moira found photos of Bill's mum that she died when Bill was a baby. She meets up with Heather at the puddle that didn't look right. She goes spying on the Doctor and Nardole at the mysterious vault, and I love that story arc. It revealed to be Missy inside. I mean, before then I had no idea who's in there, and I'm thinking John Sims' Master is going to be in there, more likely. But then I'm also thinking it could be the Ice Warrior Queen, Mondasian Cyberman, Dalek, etc. When Bill goes home, realising that Moira's out and no one else was supposed to be staying in her flat, we get a pretty intense scene where Bill goes to the bathroom to see who's there. It was empty, but the water went funny, which scared Bill. By the time she reached outside the uni, Bill sees Heather soaking wet, copying what she says like Sky from Midnight. It's pretty scary. So she ran in the Doctor's office and barricaded herself with the Doctor inside, but the water goes in and Heather grows. They both went in the TARDIS, and it's a brilliant scene where Bill sees inside the TARDIS for the first time, saying it looks like a kitchen. She needs a toilet. but Nardole saying "give a minute" was pretty funny. What was he doing there? You don't want to know. It's an absolute blast where the Doctor, Bill and Nardole travelling few adventures and outrunning Heather. First trip is the vault. I love the banter scene, like Bill said bigger on the inside, Nardole high-fiving the Doctor. It's good this. You go again. Next trip they arrived in is Australia, and I thought they travelled in time until when the Doctor reveals the Opera House. Bill goes to the toilet and learning that the Doctor is from another planet, and points out that the TARDIS disguising as a police box is written in English, which is because of cloaking device that got stuck. Next they arrived is a planet in the future. Heather's face in the puddle looks pretty freaky. And finally they land in the spacecraft where Daleks is attacking. We get a cool cameo of Movellans, which I wasn't expecting it. They should bring the Movellans back as the main characters of an episode. Something isn't right with the Dalek, and it was Heather. The way she said exterminate is pretty effective. We learn that Bill got Heather to promise not to go away, so the Doctor convinces her to let her go, so Bill does. She holds hands with Heather where she sees endless worlds, against the Doctor and Nardole's advice, as it's a trap. However, they let each other go. Heather has disappeared and Bill's tear apparently isn't hers. As the Doctor attempts to wipe Bill's memory of her travelling with the Doctor, she knows how it works as she's into sci-fi. I like the WoW badge with a comic style that she's wearing. She begs the Doctor to keep the memories, but he refuses until Bill brought up that if someone did that to him, which actually happens, Clara wiped his memories in Hellbent. The Doctor tells Bill to leave, so she did, and told Susan and River to shut up. He later changed his mind when he parked the TARDIS outside in front of Bill. So, that's the pilot. I think it's an amazing episode, a brilliant start of the series. Maury Gould does a fantastic job with the score, as always. I love Bill's theme. As of time for recording, we still haven't got Series 10 soundtrack yet. When I saw the Coming Soon trailer, I couldn't be any more excited when I saw Mondasian Cybermen and John Sims' Master returning. What did you think of the pilot? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.